So, I am rather ashamed to admit this, but I'm gonna have to do it right now at the beginning of this video. I have never listened to the Jacksons. Not once. The Jacksons, formerly known as the Jackson 5, I've been aware of their existence forever, ever since I knew and listened to Michael Jackson. I knew of the Jacksons, and even in recent memory now, we've listened to some Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson on the channel, so I'm always one step away from listening to the Jacksons, but I never actually did it. Not until today. So, to correct all of the wrongs of before and do my due diligence, we are going to be reacting to Can You Feel It by the Jacksons today. I'm excited to check it out. I guess a bit of a caveat here. I know that with the Jacksons, there's a bit of controversy surrounding the formation of that group and all of the things that kind of happened behind the scenes. I've heard murmurings over the years, and then every so often, like a bigger documentary and think piece will drop on the things that happened in that time and place. I really am going to plead to my own ignorance. I don't know all that's going on there. Today, I'm just here to enjoy the music. So we're going to check out Can You Feel It? And hopefully come away with some interesting notes. But before diving into this, a special thank you goes to Russell the Fearless for making this very generous donation request and bringing the Jacksons to the channel. Now, let's jump into it. Right now I feel like I'm in like a music history class. I skipped so many classes, but I'm here now, trying to make things right.
In the beginning, the land was pure.
We've got a movie.
Even in the early morning light, you could see the beauty in the forms of nature. Soon men and women of every color and shape would be here too. And they would find it all too easy sometimes not to see the colors and to ignore the beauty in each other. But they would never lose sight of the dream of a better world that they could unite.
Unity, yeah.
And build together in triumph.
Ooh. Yo, I am ready for this. That was a great intro. The epic narrator, the swelling strings and synths. Now it's this groovy beat. Oh, and the sound effects are turned up like a lot. Wait a second. Notice how quiet the vocals are compared to these effects. It's like a a stormtrooper shooting a laser. Effects, bro. Oh, there's Michael's pure voice. Oh. His voice always captures me. Super upbeat. I mean, the editing, I'm not going to say anything because this is a lot older editing effects and the technology available, but it's a very interesting decision to make these effects as loud as they are against the vocals, because, I mean, normally the music we listen to, the vocals are like some of the loudest components, and if the vocals are quiet, well, then you hear the rest of the instrumentation and effects if you're going to add it. But here, the effects are almost like the focus from moment to moment, which is very interesting. I wonder why they made that decision. Almost like a video game. Oh, these lyrics are powerful. Can you feel our shared humanity? So we're always more powerful together. And it's like they're spreading those messages, that joy. I mean, it's like almost like we're watching like oh my god, I'm being reminded of like the early Power Rangers, like the way that all of the creatures and heroes would be oversized relative to the city, and they're able to like completely bring destruction to it. This is like the version of those monsters and creatures who actually do good for the world, spreading the sprinkle, spreading the joy. Yeah, raising the rainbow, giving hope to people. All the elements too, the fire, the water, the earth, the wind. That's catchy, man. This editing though. I mean, in all fairness, this is better editing than I could do. What's happening? So the eclipse blotting out the sun. A world of no hope. Ah, but it's back. Shouldn't look directly into the sun, kids. The peacock feather. And there's a lot of symbolism associated with the peacock feather. I know it relates very closely to Hinduism too. Don't ask me how, I don't know. That guy looked like Brian Cox. It's a movie now. I mean, it was a movie at the very beginning. We're back to movie. Joining hands. look up what the peacock feather symbolizes. And the peacock feathers were superimposed with the planet Earth. So here it says peacock feathers symbolize a rich mix of meanings, including beauty, pride, royalty, good luck, and immortality, while also representing spiritual protection, wisdom, and renewal across cultures. They signify rebirth due to their annual molting and regrowing, linked to divine feminine energy, and are associated with goddesses like Lakshmi in Hinduism and Hera in Greek myth, often appearing as omens of prosperity or spiritual awakening. I knew there was a relation to Hinduism. I guess we'll let the credits play out here, but I'll give some of my thoughts now on the song. It's interesting, I never really thought about this as a kid, but when I listen to a lot more Michael Jackson now as an adult, I realize how much he spoke towards our shared humanity, how much he cares for others, how much he wants people to feel free in their own body, in their own skin, have all of the things that we ought to as humans, to end suffering wherever possible. He was such a man of the people, and through his music he brought people joy, the feeling of community, that we're all in this together. And a lot of those same feelings that I have with Michael Jackson are repeated here with this experience in the Jacksons. They understand that a shared humanity is a message, is a belief that is quickly being lost, I think, in the modern era, causing more division, causing us to be more upset with others, ourselves, viewing the world as more of a sort of as something to be taken from rather than to give to. And the thing is, I think we always benefit by having each other. We are more than the sum of our parts. The whole point of society is to improve the lives of each other. If I am good at math, you may be good at English, and we can trade skills and make things better in the long run for one another. Alleviate the burdens where we can, rather than act as though things are always a zero-sum game. I wish the negativity bias didn't exist at the extent that it does. Did you see that the word of the year in 2025 was rage bait? That tells you a lot of what's going on right there in the world of social media, and even in person in real life. There's less togetherness than there probably should be. People are stuck in their phones, consuming a lot of content, and don't get me wrong, I see the irony in that statement as I produce this content, and you're probably watching it on your TV or phone, but I spread the message of togetherness, of unity, peace, love, positivity. Why? Because at the end of the day, when you turn this video off, I'm not going to be there with you in a physical way. You're going to be with yourself. You may be with others around you, yes, but at some point in your life, you're going to be by yourself and realizing the importance that others bring to you in your life. It's all well and good to be confident and have the self-esteem to do things on your own, and you should maintain healthy boundaries and respect and love for yourself. I think that's almost like the necessary place we almost need to start at, so that others around us feel that love too. But don't forget that when you're hurting, others are hurting around you, and maybe if you're hurting, others can be there to help you. And the same thing in reverse. You may be doing well, and somebody around you may be falling, may be slipping. We are here for each other. If we can just be a little bit more selfless than we were yesterday, without ego, without our own, let's say, I guess just ego is the way to put it. I can see drastic improvements in my own life when I do this. I would imagine people would also benefit by hearing such a message. That's one of the reasons I just like Michael Jackson a lot as a person, and I feel like that message here with the Jacksons came to pass as well. Let's talk more about the music here. I find it really interesting, this whole sound effect thing. I believe, Russell, you also mentioned that they were making this decision to quiet some of the vocals around the effects, which, if I'm taking a stab at it, to me signifies the weight that we put on the, let's say, overweighting we do on humans versus nature. I think oftentimes we act as though we are above nature and that we are the sole, like, judge, jury, and executioner of the way in which our planet and world and everything ought to run. But if we can humble ourselves for just a little moment, there are things far louder than us, far more powerful than us, that have existed for far longer than we have too. And maybe we are the sort of ants on the pathway, so to speak. And if you think about it, even cosmically, we have only been here for a blip of a blip of a blip of a second over the entire course of, the known universe. And that's not to say that we don't have importance and we shouldn't do more with what we have, our own capability and capacity, but also recognize that there are things sometimes outside of our control that are bigger than us. It's important, I feel like, to have that perpetual humility. Really enjoy the vocals. It's a very catchy chorus, to be sure. I wonder how this would play on the radio when you don't see the actual visuals, and if the sound effects are as loud as they are on the radio. It would, in my mind, feel more jarring. With the visual, it makes more sense. If it was audio only, I think I would be more confused. But I'm very curious. Let me know what your perspectives are in the comments down below. I would greatly appreciate that. At least, a like or comment for the YouTube algorithm's sake. But that's all I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you want to request one yourself, please use the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.